so that the lightning is more prominent. And look, there it is. There is what's gonna happen if you dab a little bit harder. Hi there guys, my name is Lyka, and if you don't know me, I make art and design related videos to help you on your creative journey. And yeah, today I will be teaching you how I achieve the lightning effect, and make sure to watch until the end of the video, because not only I will be showing you the techniques how to do it, but I will also be teaching you the technique that you need to use in order to not make the lightning smudge or go away or fade away or something. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started in the video. Okay, so for the first step, we're gonna grab our sketch over here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna outline the body of the thunder, or no, sorry, the lightning. And then before I do that, I am actually gonna probably add some more lightning over here because this side feels a little bit empty. Alright, so there you go. We got our sketch of Killua over here. And then what we're gonna do next is we're gonna grab our glass, like I said. And so what you want to do next is grab your thinnest brush. For me, it would be this one over here. And what you're gonna do is we're basically gonna outline the lightning first with white, or whatever color your reference is showing you. Okay, perfect. So now I have double coated, even triple coated the lightning already, and made sure that it is absolutely dry. And yes, you gotta make sure that it is absolutely dry because we are gonna be layering the lightning already. Okay, so what I did next was to find the lightning color of Killua, and so I have over here this mixture. It's kind of like purpley, but I did use a little bit of blue. And so what you're gonna do next, I want you to grab a brush that has a little bit of a harder bristle, not a soft one, because that wouldn't achieve the effect that we want to do. Like for example, this one has kind of like a softer brush, so that is a no-no. And it'll be great if it's also a rounded brush, so we could achieve the effect properly. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure that this one is completely dry. Grab a tissue if you need it, and then just like really wipe it down. And then what you're gonna do next is you're gonna grab your paint, and you're gonna make sure that you are grabbing almost none. So this one is a bad amount, and so if you still have a lot left in your paintbrush, you could like pat it off a bit. And so what you want to do next is carefully dab it around the lightning. So I'm gonna start with a small example like this one over here. Let's see where. Very carefully dab it. And then if you want, you could also follow the shape of the lightning so that it looks more natural in a way. Right, and then we're gonna see the results in the back. So that is how it's gonna look like. And so what you could do is you could build this up more. So you could just grab a few more again and then just dab it again. So right now I'm just dabbing a little bit more on the inside corner so that the lightning is more prominent. And look, there it is. There is what's gonna happen if you dab a little bit harder. I don't know if you could see that, but the paint over here got a little bit messed up because I painted a little harder. So I could still fix that by pulling it gently over here. There you go. And I wouldn't touch this part yet until it's like completely dry, or else you're gonna end up ruining the lightning body more. This technique is personally something that works for me, but if you do find something that works better for you, like maybe using a sponge or a toothbrush or an airbrush maybe, definitely try that ahead. Go practice with it too. And yeah, let us know in the comments if you have a way of doing this so we all could get to learn more. Another good thing that you could try is if you're running low on the paint already, make sure to like go out further a little bit. That way you could have more of the ombre effect as well. Okay, perfect. So now we have finished the lightning. As you can see, there you go. The lightning glow is kind of there. The grainy effect definitely helps. As you can see over here, once you fade it out a little bit more, it has more of like a natural look to it. And I also darkened some parts like these ones over here to like give it more of a contrast as well. And so what we're gonna do next is now we're gonna outline the sketch. There you go. So yeah, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna paint the actual piece already. So on parts that there is a lightning, what you want to do is be super careful, because if you put a wet paint on here and start swiping it, this might eventually go away or move to like different parts, and it's not gonna look as good as anymore, because what we want to achieve with these were like ombres, right? But now if this ombre got pushed over here, it's gonna look super ugly. So what we do in order to avoid that is we're gonna grab a very thick chunk of paint. I'm talking like this thick or even more, and then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna dab it. Okay, so I wanted to show you what I was talking about earlier. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lightly pat it, very gentle. So if you flip over, you can see that the ombre on the lightning didn't get smudged or anything. That's how you want to do it. And be careful, because once you mess up with the layer that the lightning is on, there's no turning back. So you gotta make sure that you do this properly. There you go. As you can see, the ombre on the lightning kept intact. I didn't get to move it even a bit because we were doing the chunk and that step. I guess that's how I would call it. Alright, and I'm just gonna continue with the painting. Alright, and we're finally done with the painting. I know I usually like painting it black on the back to make it more opaque, but I'm just so excited to show this to you guys, even though you probably saw it on the thumbnail already. But here you go! Ta-da! So there you go. We were able to achieve the lightning effect without it being smudged away while you're painting, because we did that certain technique that we did. Also, look over there, the ombre is kind of nice. It's kind of like fading away, so it looked more natural, I would say. And if you do want to learn more about ombres, I do have a video for that. I will link it somewhere here or there. And speaking of ombre, just before I end this video, I did mention on my last video that I would be giving a shout out to the top 5 ombre on glass challenge pics that I really like, and here are those photos. Yes, thank you so much for really participating in this challenge, because it means a lot to me. It shows that my tutorials definitely help someone out there, and I'm really glad to see that happening. And yes, thank you for being a part of this little community that we all have. I hope that you guys could also put on some comments and tips down below on other glass painting probably hacks or advice that you personally know. So yeah, that's it for my video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did learn something today, and if you did, please do click that like button or subscribe to my channel. It really does help me a lot. And my question for you guys is, who's your favorite lightning user in the anime world? Bye!